Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back, and today I'm going to show you a personal thing of mine. So, of course, it's related to books. So, this is my reading journal. So, basically, there is, like all the records of what I read, what I not, and some interesting things like I have done it here. And so obviously it's meant for the novels I read, and so you can see the journal. So on the cover is you can see the books. So I really love this, and there's also a bookmark like string like bookmark inside. So it is a Nightingale product, like from the Nightingale shop. So it's perfect for make this a reading journal. So in this video I'm going to show you what I made inside this and the pages and everything. So let's start. Okay, so this is the beginning like page. You can see the reading journal here, my name, this, like, this book belongs to my name. And these are all the stickers from Pinterest that I have taken, like hot girls read books, and like ask me what I'm reading and everything like that. So this is the cover front page. Next is this. Okay, so this page, like, this is also again from Pinterest. I lived in books more than I have lived anywhere else, so it's a totally a cutout from Pinterest. Then the first page I have done, of course, is the rating system. Like, so basically I give 1 star if I hate the book, then 2 stars if I didn't like it, 3 stars like it was good, and 4 stars like loved it, which means loved it, and 5 stars like new favorite, awesome book. So this was the first page. Next page is the series tracker. Like, this is a track of all the series which I want to read and how much I have read them, and I have ticked all those books which I had read already. So the series which I want to continue is the Twisted series. Like, I've already finished it, so all the books are marked tick here. Then the rest of the series are Harry Potter, Summer I Turned Pretty series, Powerless series, then Good Girls Guide to Murder series, only one book is left. Then Cruel Prince trilogy, Shatter Me series, Black Tie Billionaire series, Akotar series. These series, like, I haven't started yet. Haunting Adeline series, like, of course not series, like duology. Then Wrath and Dawn duology. Then Vacation duology, like every time I go on a vacation, someone dies, like some book is there, so I wanted to read that. So of course this is a series tracker. Okay, so next, this is like my library. So you can see I had drawn here, and this is the idea, like totally I had taken the idea from one of the booktubers. Like, her channel name is Katie is reading, like the name of a channel. So in her journal she had made like exactly like this, so I taken the idea from her. So it's not my idea to draw like this, but yeah, I really love the idea, and so I really wanted to do it in my journal too. So you can see this is the library, and these all the books are there which I'm having on my shelf, like these, and I've colored it also. So in total there are 69 books. Yes, I'm having 69 books with me, and 69 books named I have mentioned here in the library. Next page is, of course, like my favorite fictional men, which I have already made a shorts video on it. Like, this is the list of my favorite fictional men, like my top book boyfriends. And you can see it includes Alex Volkov, Wes Bennett, Reese Larson, and Reese Larson. Then Josh Chen, then Loie Moreland, Christian Harper, Dante Russo, and Ravi Singh. So these are all the pictures that I had taken from Pinterest. So I love them. I love this page. So, and there, of course, it is not limited to these. There will be more, but these are the top ones on my list. Next page I'm having is a physical TBR. Like, these are the books which I'm having on my TBR from a very very long time, and so I wanted to finish these. So only 3 books I have completed here, and so I will take the books which I will later complete on. So basically this is the list of my TBR which I have to complete. Then the next page is very interesting. Like, it is DNF graveyard. So I have made 4 graveyard here, and the books which I have DNF'd, one is of course which is an autobiography, Wings of Fire. Very sad to keep this book in the graveyard, because I respect APJ Abdul Kalam a lot, and but in that book, I loved his life and his childhood. I loved that part, but basically the part which I did not like was the science and all of it, all rocket science and machines, and I didn't understand it. I hate science. Like, I don't like. I'm a literature person, so basically I couldn't understand the scientific things there. So basically I had to DNF it. And the second book which I DNF'd is Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers, which I will tell you why, and why I DNF'd it at the end of this video. The 2 books which I DNF'd, and the 2 spaces there which I will be going to DNF or not. Let's see. I hope not. Then next is my wish list. So basically these are the list of the books which I want to buy. So I have crossed these books because I have not read them, because I have bought them and these are on my shelf. So this is basically my bookshop list. I want to have these books on my shelf. Next is a challenge. Like, it's a very interesting challenge. It is A to Z reading challenge. So basically, I have to name the books from all these alphabets. Like, the book's first initial letters should start from these. So basically, currently I'm reading Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. So I had written here, start from D, Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. So basically, this is a record of, I have to complete the challenge of the books which I have read. Still some letters are left. Like, some letters are difficult to find, like X and Z. I have almost have completed this, and it's an interesting challenge. So all these prompts, ideas I have taken from Pinterest. So it is available how to draw it and all. So next is a page where I have made He is a 10 Birds. So basically talking about the main male characters of this book, and telling about them, like, he is a 10 but there's a shorts video available on this book too. This is the page. My roommate is a vampire. I can tell that he's literally he's a 10, but he's literally 300 years old, doesn't understand modern slang, is awkward with technology, and lines like a Victorian grandpa trapped in a Pinterest board. Then next is birthday book haul. So basically these were the books which I got as gift on my previous birthday. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 books on my birthday. And next page is my favorite authors. So basically I have to paste a picture of my favorite authors. So my favorite author is till now is Anna Huang and J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. And then Anna Huang books, I'm obsessed with Anna Huang. So these 2 are my favorite authors till now, and there can be more. And you can see the beautiful picture of J.K. Rowling and Anna Huang. Next is Next is, the page of book terms. Like these are the book terms, like book abbreviations are very common, which are very common and everyone should know. Like TBR, to be read, FMC, female main character, POV, point of view, DNF, did not finish. So these are the terms which every book girl, should know, book abbreviations. Then there is next page is, no more. So basically these are the words which I didn't know and I really wanted to know about these words, book terms like dystopian, gothic fiction, urban fantasy. So I have written about these. Then next is genre tracker. So basically it's a list of the number of books which I have read in a particular genre. So romance, you can see different genres here: romance, thriller, fantasy, classics and everything, dark romance. So this is keeps a track. So I have read this much romance books, you can see, most, and 5 thrillers, and like basically 2 dark romance. So it's a tracker. Some of the genres I haven't yet started, like scientific fiction, like horror or graphic novels, or mythology. I haven't started these, but I will. Then I have made Anna Huang reading list. So basically, I'm obsessed with Anna Huang. I have decided that I will read all of her books, like all the books that she has written. So basically, it contains, all the series of books which she has written. So you can see the Twisted series, which I have read all the books. Then we have King of Sin series, which I have just started. Then we have If Love series, then standalone book of Anna Huang, and then Gods of the Game series. So basically, I will read all the books of her. So it's a tracker of Anna. So it's a list of Anna Huang books. So then the next page is my winter TBR. So basically, these are the books, which I have, which were there in my TBR in the previous, no, in this year only, like 2025, December and January 2026. So I have completed 3 books from here: Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Bride, and Things I Wanted to Say. 2 books I have not yet completed. It is Cruel Prince and Never Lie, but I will be reading it soon. A page for my favorite booktubers. So basically, this includes all the booktubers which I love to which whose videos I love to watch. So it is Achal Rani, Haley Pham, Sarah Carioli, and of course our favorite and cutest our favorite, Call Me a Reader. So, and there will be many more booktubers, but for now I watch these booktubers videos. Then this I'm having a list of books I read in 2025, which includes 17 books, and I've already made a video of it also. So it includes all the books and my ratings for them. And below it are my top 3 favorites of 2025: Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Twisted Games, and The Silent Patient. Then this is the list of books I had bought this year. Like, of course, I'm going to buy more books, but till now I had bought these 4 books. So yeah, that's the end. And still there are more pages left, and I will complete it. So basically, this was my reading journal, and I really wanted to show you. I really wanted to show this to you, and I did. And as I will, make further pages or make progress in the journal, I will show you again my further pages. And I hope you love this, my journal. And I think every book girly should have a journal with them, like to keep the record and everything. It's fun. Journaling is very, very much fun. So yeah, this is the journal. I hope, really, really hope you love it. And if you don't have a journal and if you love books, then I recommend that you should make a reading book, not book journal. You should make a reading journal, just like me. So And yeah, at the end, I want to tell you about this book, Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers, the second book which I DNF'd in 2025. And I forgot to tell about this book in 2025. I really forgot, and I remember it now. I DNF'd it not because I don't like it. I love the book. Like, it is written by Tam Kaur, and she is a very famous, influencer, and she's a known personality. And so basically, I have read I have read it now, like few chapters. I have read. This is the only self-help book which I think is 5 stars. Yeah, this is 5 stars, and I really love the book, but I did not complete it because this book, is about self-love guide to growing, healing, and learning to put yourself first, and then to move on basically from your past. And basically a self-love thing, to love yourself, put yourself first, focus on yourself. And it's a very interesting book, and it includes homeworks in it. It is basically interactive, and this is the thing which I particularly love about this book, that it was not just giving knowledge. It was interactive, and it gives you assignments and homeworks and everything. So I really followed the few chapters, and I read it them. I followed the homeworks, and I love it personally. But I left it in the middle because I think this book had already helped me, uh, like learning the thing which I should have to read, which I have to learn from it. And only few chapters, were enough for me. And I basically, there was no need to continue it further because I have, prioritized myself and everything. So basically, the motto of the book was finished before I actually finished the book. So that's why I had, left it in the middle. But I have read, I think half of it I have read. And so that's the reason I DNF'd it. But it's not because the book is not good. It is good, and I think this is the only I have just read 2 self-help book, and I think this is the self-help book which is, I think, 5 stars, and is every girl, who is going through stuff from the past and wants to move on and then put herself first and focus on herself, then I think should read this book. And it's amazing. I think it's really amazing, and I love the book actually. But I had to DNF it because I don't need it anymore. And I recommend this basically. Then it's an amazing book. You should read it. And if you like the video, please like, comment your views, or any, do you have more ideas about what I should make next in my journal? Share it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.